Right, so American Splendor, obviously, in terms of stylistic purposes, a lot better than Only God Forgives by country mile. Paul Giamatti is sort of, that kind of loner, lonely character, sort of he's played before and that kind of thing. And, it's interesting that he's sort of gone back to playing that before, and obviously in the past. And it's something he does well. I mean, not the biggest fan. Like, I'm not all like sort of like biggest fan of as Uma Thurman or Emma Roberts or all the great actors, and all that. So many I could name, but he does the job very well doing this role, and I think he has a knack for doing this character and being sort of lonely and stuff like that. And I think also that it's interesting to see a movie about real people and the way they interact it and sort of put it in the movie and the way they have sort of like takes and then take things out and then stop the movie and stuff and then do like voiceovers and then stop the movie and he's recording and stuff. They're in like in a white studio and stuff like that. And that's all really cool. Um, I would say I enjoyed this movie quite a lot. I wouldn't say I really, really enjoyed like 5 stars, like, but I definitely give it a good 4 because I think it's a decent film. I think it does its job well. I don't think it does it as well as like a really great movie like Amadeus or. And I know it might sound like I'm going on about Amadeus, but Amadeus is a fantastic film. You have to watch it if you haven't seen it. Or like Tarantino's movies, or like Spirited Away, or anything. Terminator 2. Sky's the limit. But I do think it did have something there that stuck true with obviously what this person must be like. I don't know anything about this person, but now I feel like I know quite a lot. I mean, what I mean to say is I didn't know much before, but I think now I know a lot. So, and Hope Davis is really, really good. I think she's fantastic. I think she probably gives the best performance in the entire film because she just grabs you in and you want to get into her character. And I think also that the geek character, he he's rather enjoyable to watch. Just because something is everything he does and says is just so ridiculous that it's actually quite funny. And I don't mean like laughing at him like obviously he's a loser and stuff because obviously that's where because people could see the character. But it's just funny to hear stuff he says and stuff he does, and it's different, shall we say? Like there was one bit where he has about like 10 burgers stacked up to go on this 260-mile trip, and it's just ridiculous. But it's the whole thing of I think showing something that is real and then obviously imposing real footage and stuff like that, and it's true, And before I think sometimes there have been movies that try to show things that aren't real, and there's a whole bit where he says about you really like the Revenge of the Nerds movie when actually it's got nothing to do with reality at all, and actually the biggest thing to reality probably is this movie, that he obviously lives with his grandmother and stuff, and then he starts having a whole rant saying, "Oh no, you live with probably your parents and have like a really nice house and get a good job and all this," and kind of think if you have those lives like in that movie. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what that movie would be like, Revenge of the Nerds, but we'll never know. But it's an interesting thought, really. But there we are. Anyway, so I think the movie does work really well. I think it has a real good sense of entertaining you and having a fun time, and it's got a lot of good quotes in there. I think it succeeds in doing what it wanted you to have. I don't think it goes as far as a 5 star film, but it's still good fun, and I really did enjoy it. So 4 out of 5. I'm going 7.6.